Hello folks, and welcome to another segment of Helen's Holistic Hints, brought to you by Can We Talk 420. So today I want to talk to you about the importance of every human being, every mammal for that matter, ingesting cannabis in one form or another. And the reason that I want to do this is because I'm finding that the majority of people that are still on the fence about ingesting any CBD or cannabis related product is simply a lack of education on human physiology and the science behind the plant. So I want to correct that as quickly and as easily as I can. So I need to touch on oxidative stress. And I know I talk about this a lot, but it's very, very important. So oxidative stress is a process that happens when we expel energy. And we do that even when we sleep. When we expel energy, what we create are oxygen-free radicals. And oxygen-free radicals will run through your body looking for an unpaired cell, and they'll attach to it. And then they'll beat that cell from the inside out. When that process happens, we have premature cell death. Premature cell death means that another cell will not grow in its place. Now, this process promotes sickness and accelerates the aging process. So how do we stop that? We want a process called apoptosis to happen. And apoptosis is when your cells die off naturally. When this occurs, new cells grow in their place. So that slows the aging process down, and that promotes homeostasis. Now, of course, clean eating, clean living, you're going to have more apoptosis happening. However, it's getting harder and harder as each generation goes on. 3 or 4 generations ago, we didn't have such a problem because we had hemp growing in every farm across the country, because it was mandated. So it was in our air, it was in our food, it was in our dirt, it was in our water, it was in everything. We weren't so cannabinoidally deficient. Cannabinoids neutralize those oxygen-free radicals, not allowing them to wreak havoc on unpaired cells. So therefore, we have apoptosis occurring more often. This is what we need. So since every farm across the country is not growing hemp any longer, we need to end cannabis prohibition so that we can have full access to the plant, because that is what is required for us to find homeostasis and apoptosis, more so than premature cell death. We're having more premature cell death than we are apoptosis these days. So we want to fix that. Now, again, clean eating, clean living, earthing every day, these things neutralize oxygen-free radicals as well. Many, many plants have cannabinoids. Black pepper has a cannabinoidal profile that almost mimics cannabis. Echinacea has cannabinoids. But the cannabis plant holds a resin content within itself that makes those cannabinoids in its profile nutraceutical and medicinal. So it is imperative that every mammal ingest cannabis in one form or another. So it's very, very important for all of us to educate ourselves on human physiology, the endocannabinoid system, and the science behind the plant, so that we can slow down the aging process. We can reverse diagnoses of cancer, heart disease, cholesterol. There's so many things that we can fix just by having the knowledge of what cannabinoids do for the human body. This is huge. So please understand what neutralizes oxygen-free radicals, what oxygen-free radicals actually do to the human body. Understand the differences between premature cell death and apoptosis. Understand what you can do, what you can eat, what you can put on to neutralize those oxygen-free radicals that we all produce. There is not one single person out there that doesn't. So thank you for joining me on this segment of Helen's Holistic Hints, as I believe that it was a very important one. So if you do still have doubt about the power of the cannabis plant to the human body, please reach out. I have Helen's Holistic Hints at gmail.com. I have Mother Nature's Den 2020 at gmail.com. I have info.canawetalk420 at gmail.com. Use any one of those emails with any of your questions about what I've just said. And please be the best you that you can be. Lots of apoptosis. Take care until next time.